Well, folks, here we are again. Saturday morning. It's a beautiful morning.
Yeah.
We don't know how it's going to be when we get out there. I don't think it's going to be too bad on this side, as I said on the Friday fishing forecast, where usually if there's an east wind, this shoreline on the southeast shore is somewhat protected, but it still can get windy. But we're going to go and catch bait and see what we can do. I mean, we might do a couple of different things. I told him I want to try something a little bit different, and then we'll hit the spots that I want to hit when the major feeding time comes up. So looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. A little windy today, but tomorrow looks like it's going to be beautiful.
Kind of crazy in late May. We're having to wear a
I know, crazy.
I'll take it.
Yeah, because after this next week they're saying it's going to be close to the hundreds.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, let's go see what we can do, and hopefully you guys will learn something from us. What we're doing is that we're mixing the chum with just a little bit of salt water, right, Chad?
Yep.
Yep, just a little bit of salt water.
Might be a little extra in there this morning.
There's some creepy crawlies in there.
A little extra
Ew.
protein for the fishes.
So anyway, what he does is he mixes it with water, just enough water to kind of cover the top, and then he gets a consistent, almost like a paste to it.
Yeah, almost.
They won't hurt you.
I ain't saying they're gonna hurt me. I just don't know that I want them crawling all over. The smell isn't much better.
Yeah, I know.
Good Lord, that bag. Thank God that one's over.
Yeah.
Woo.
So again, what he's going to do is he's going to broadcast the chum out. And what's important is
not to get any of those creepies on you.
Yeah.
Heebie-jeebies right
But anyway, we sell that chum online
without the extra protein.
without the extra protein. We sell the Preniv tropical fish food online on our website at tampabayfishingchannel.com. It's one of the cheapest places you can buy it that's being shipped to you for a 5-pound bag, or you can come by the office and save some more money and pick up some 5-gallon bags, not 5-gallon, but 5 pounds of chum. Anyway, we're gonna start chumming up the bait and see what we can do, and we'll be back at you. You got any creepy crawlies on you? Oh, Lord.
I need my gum this morning just to even throw this.
I think you may need to throw it out there.
This way.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean,
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's all right. What happened was Chad and I went to the spot where we caught it last week, but the tide is a lot higher than it was last week, and the chum was coming at the boat because the tide was coming in, so it was coming by the boat pretty quickly, and it was chumming the bait fish farther up in front of the boat. So what I told him, I said, well, let's go in shallower and see. Sure enough, we got in shallower, and there's a ton of bait up here. So we get set up and we're starting to chum, and I'm already seeing flashes in the chum right here. So being at shallow water also, it doesn't let that chum travel as far. So if you're in deeper water and you're not really catching the bait, you might want to adjust. I knew the bait was here. We could hear it flicking, and that was the other key, is hearing it flick. That's a huge thing. Well, we got set up. We tried a new spot, marked some really good stuff. We just didn't get any hits, but we didn't fish it very long. I just don't have the patience sometimes. And so Chad and I are set up. What I'm doing is I'm cutting bait. I'm using our bucket bait cutter. And the tide's moving pretty decent, so we're sitting in 18 feet of water, fishing kind of towards the ledge, contrary to what I've always said in the past. But I want to try to get these fish chummed up on the edge of the ledge this way in shallower water, because we're sitting over some structure and shallow. I'm marking some fish, so I'm cutting up bait with the bucket bait cutter. Chad just put a small snapper in the boat. We'll see. We're coming up to a major feeding time, so we'll see what happens. Right, speak, no, gag. Grouper. Chad's on the gags. I'm on nothing.
I really thought that one was a snapper. He was fighting.
Uh-oh. Come on, Chad.
Guess where he's headed. There's no secret.
That was a big boy right there. When grouper run like that, you know that they're big. When they run towards a structure like that, and there's not much you can do. Doubled up. I got a snapper.
I got a grouper.
Nice one too. We're gonna get bigger. Not a bad group.
Like a decent snapper?
Yeah. Yep. Woo. What was that?
I don't know. I didn't see. I see a swirl.
Something came up.
It did.
We not bring the cooler? Don't! The day we're gonna catch a bunch of fish.
Just have to put them in live-o.
Yeah, something came up.
I seen the swirl.
Pretty sure we can shark. Well, since we had the appearance of the shark, I think we caught one more fish, and it just kind of shut them down. So we're moving spots to see if we can't get them fired up again. It's the only bad thing about sharks. Once they show up, unless you can catch them and bleed them out at the boat, and you're going to keep them, that usually deters those sharks from coming around, any more sharks. But we're not doing that, so we'll just move and move and move. All right, folks, like I said, we had to switch spots, and right now we're in the middle of a major feeding time, and Chad and I just doubled up. I caught another fish, so it seems like if we don't get any sharks, we'll do okay. The sharks are keep the problem. Son of a biscuit! Come on, Todd. But like I said, you want to be in a position to where you know that the fish are here or at the location that you're fishing on these major and minor feeding times. They make such a huge difference. I can't stress that enough, is that you really want to understand those salooner periods. And when I say salooner periods, a lot of people ask me still, well, what is it exactly? It's when the minor feeding time is when the moon is rising and setting, and the minor feeding time lasts for about an hour, and the major feeding time is when the moon is overhead or underneath the earth, and that is the major feeding time, which lasts for about 2 hours. Now right now I know for a fact that the moon is underneath the earth because we're coming into a full moon, so we have it underneath, and then the major feeding time tonight on Saturday is 9:30 to 11:30 p.m. So that moon, as that moon gets brighter, that's why we did that night show last time. Unfortunately, the full moon is on a Thursday, and we can't get out on Thursday and fish, so we might do something Friday. I don't know, it all depends. It's Memorial Day weekend, so there's no telling what we're gonna do. Chad's got one. Oh!
That one had some wheels on it.
Yeah, it did. Well, the old saying goes, Chad sucks. Chad put on a regurgitated crab that he got out of his snapper that he just caught, and he threw it down there, and he was like, man, nothing eats these crabs, man. Nothing eats these crabs. Well, guess what? Something ate that crab.
Something ate that crab.
Oh, come on.
That's a gross one.
Yeah, nice one. That came off of a pass crab.
A regurgitated
crab. Pass crab.
And he just threw up something else, but I don't think I'm going to use it. That looks gross, whatever's in the smell.
Really?
Yeah.
Crab? No, fish.
A fish of some sort. Man, that's painful. Come on, man.
Ow! Knock him out! Folks, what I started doing is I started squeezing the bait fish really hard to get them to where they're just barely twitching. And I've been hooking some big fish. Caught a decent grouper and lost 2 others that just, I couldn't stop. So hopefully I can do it again. Oh, son of a biscuit!
Man.
Come on, Todd! Broke me up.
Suck again. So today I get to start the Todd Sucks campaign because he's lost like 4 fish in a row. Only now we got him on camera losing fish instead of me.
Remember who edits that?
Yeah, I know. We'll never see this portion, but I got it on record anyway.
So all I'm doing is squeezing them. Pretty much almost squeezing the life out of him. And then I hook him in the belly. And he'll twitch. Like he's barely twitching there. He might be twitching too much. But you want to get him down. No, he's not twitching too much. He'll go down. I get the 9 poles. And then I get ready. Not a snapper.
Red looking grouper again. I thought I see red. Alright, so what we were talking about the other day, actually it's been a few weeks now, but a salami, cheese, and strawberry jelly sandwich. Now, somebody said that sandwich is best with strawberry jelly or some sort of jelly and yellow mustard. So I brought, let me get the jelly spread out. I brought some yellow mustard. And I can tell you, as gross as my jelly and cheese sandwich sounds, the yellow mustard side of it scares me a little bit.
You'll eat anything.
I mean, I'll try it. I'm not saying I'm going to put the yellow mustard on the whole thing. Put it on the first bite here just to see if it's even doable. Let me get that good mushed in there. Todd, you want to take the first bite?
Nope. Jelly and meat just don't go together for me.
It's not bad. I actually think I'll try it on this part. So it's got a little sweetness, a little bite from the mustard.
I bet you it would be good with spicy mustard.
That actually ain't bad. It's not bad. Recommend it. Go try it. Have a good day.
All right, so what's been happening is that we'll get to an area and we'll catch 4 or 5 fish, up to 10 fish, and we'll shut it right off. So then we have to move and we'll catch fish like I just caught that nice grouper, and then it will shut off. So moving around today is key, which I've always said in the past that Chad and I actually move around quite a bit. If it wasn't so rough, we'd have been moving around a lot more than what we are right now. But The weather dictates what we do sometimes. Oh, come on! Oh, man! Woo, that was a good one.
Oh, come on, man. Double up. Oh, come on. I just pulled the hook. Oh, look at that one. Nice.
Dude, did you see how he doubled me over? Oh my Lord! I can tell you that was probably one of the hardest hits I've had in a long time. Just straight, he just straight. As soon as I got the hook in him, it was like, oh my God.
Yeah, it ain't very often I see a rod go straight.
I mean, he had me bent over the boat. So what's happening is we're chumming because we're on a slack tide. Oh, come on, man. And we're on a slack tide and we've got them chummed up pretty good. These fish are eating really good.
Tippy toes that time.
Yeah, but I don't think he's not nearly as big as the other one. Nope. Woo, they're hitting him like a freight train, boy. Slacking it. That little grouper fought that hard.
Come on, man. Turn that fish. Why are you picking on the little one?
It's just nuts, dude.
Really got hard to fight.
I know. Man, you're just sucking it up. Ooh, I saw that. Get him, Chad.
Right in the old sneak.
That'd have been another keeper.
Let me know if I can get a hold of the jig enough to get it out. It's right between his two teeth. No slacker got him in there.
Give me a good thumbnail. There you go.
Look at that one.
Ooh. Look at that honker.
That one's gonna deserve a measure.
Ooh. Yeah, buddy.
Gotcha. Come see me in a week.
Chad. A slacker and a pinner.
Slacker on the pinner.
Okay, folks, what we're doing is we set up on the edge of the channel, and the tide is just now starting to go out, and the bite has been unbelievable. We've been hooking big gags, caught some big gags, lost a ton of big gags. Chad has been sucking it up for the last hour, but somebody's got to do it. But anyway, what I wanted to show you is what we've got. We're sitting in 27 feet of water, and you can see where we were marking fish here. Before the tide started moving, they were actually coming off the bottom. So we had a bunch of fish off the bottom and chummed up. So a lot of people ask us, when do we chum? It seems like we chum all the time. No, we only chum when that tide is either slack or very, very slow. So it gives you an opportunity to get those fish off the bottom, and once you can get them off the bottom, then you'll hook them and hopefully get them up to the boat. Unfortunately for us, we hooked some fish that we couldn't even think twice about turning. So anyway, I just wanted to go over that, show you exactly what we're looking for and what we're looking at when we're looking at edges of channels like this. On the ball jig. Said he hit it pretty hard.
He hit it hard.
Ooh. Tarpon out there. Yeah. Well, folks, we just got back to the office. What a great fish jumped completely out of the water. What a great day on the water. It was a little bumpy, but it wasn't horrible on this side of the bay. Like I said, it wasn't gonna be too bad. The gag bite was flipping insane there for a little bit. I mean, insane. Big fish. Just every bait down was just hammered. I think it was right at the end of the end of the major too. Yeah, it was right at the end of the major. But it was nuts. It was, as you saw in the video, it was nuts. But anyway, we just want to say thank you again for all of the support. We just don't know. I don't know what else to say. It's been awesome. If you're interested in buying our jigs, our braided line, our fluorocarbon, any of that stuff, you can visit tampabayfishingchannel.com and get it right there. Chad is not hooked up. He had a rough day today, didn't you, Chad?
Oh, I lost a lot.
You lost a lot of
lot of jigs today.
A lot of jigs. Yeah, we went through probably 60 or so slackers, but anyway,
I think I lost 59 of them.
It was a great day, a lot of fun. Like I said, the weather kind of laid down a little bit in the afternoon, but that tide was ripping, so the bite wasn't very good in the afternoon. But that major feeding time was on fire. Again, fish more, catch more, and we'll see you on the flip side.